Say, why don't you guys have a seat?
No, we can't stay too long. We came by for some parts for our squad car.
Here? Well, what's wrong with the police garage?
Yes, well, under these circumstances, we thought it best not to advise them of the circumstances surrounding these circumstances, if you know what I mean.
No, what does he mean?
Somebody stole all our hubcaps.
That is a classic scene from Sanford and Son. And there's actually a rare Sanford and Son reunion that's taking place in North Royalton, of all places, this weekend. It's going to be taking a look back at the legacy of one of America's most iconic television shows.
And with that, we would like to welcome in this gentleman, Hal Williams, also known as Smitty from Sanford and Son. Mr. Williams, it is an honor to have you here. It certainly is.
My pleasure being here. Thank you very much for having me.
From Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think Sanford and Son continues to resonate with so many people today?
Because the humor was so real and wasn't artificial, and it was just genuinely funny, one laugh after another all the time.
What happened when the camera wasn't filming at that time? I'd have to assume working with Red Fox was a little bit of a treat.
I can't really tell the truth. But Red likes the live audience that he used to generate in Las Vegas.
Oh.
And he didn't like to rehearse through the week. He wanted to wait till the audience came. We did the show twice on one day on every Friday, 5 o'clock and 8. So he would take us all week long when we're trying to rehearse on the dry set and try out his routines from Las Vegas that he did in the lounge, and it was all blue.
Right.
So we got that for free.
Oh my goodness! There were these classic scenes with you and Officer Hoppy. Officer Hoppy would come in and explain a situation. He would say something like, the perpetrators were apprehended at the domicile down the street where malicious activity was taking place, and Fred would look at you, and you would say to something like that,
"There's some terrible dudes in the neighborhood, baby."
That was classic. Where did that come from? The writers, or where did that routine come from?
A combination of both. We did it one time in rehearsal, and the producers thought it was funny. So the writers started asking us to bring us stuff that was current, and so that Hoppy and Swanee before Hoppy would be very official about it, and then I would interpret, because Red and Demond didn't know what he was talking about. And we did it once in the first or second episode, and it clicked, and they kept, some days we would come to rehearsal, they didn't have anything, fellas, go out and take a break for 2 hours and bring us something back.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's how we got Hammer Hocks and Black-Eyed Rice.
Okay.
That was like Ham Hocks and Black-Eyed Peas. That's how that got created, you know.
It just kind of came together.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that's where the brilliance of it all really happens.
Exactly, and it was all fun. I mean, we got paid for Las Vegas. It was so much fun with that man working on that set.
Sure.
And he was brilliant.
Tell us about the event this weekend.
Well, you're coming to see this grand opening, and all the stuff that we did and the new people are bringing in and everything. They called me up and told me about it, and I said, I don't know what it is, but I'm glad to be involved in it, and I do anything you need me to do to make it an opening success, and that's why I'm here, and that's why Howard's here.
Well, certainly Sanford and Son is a memorable program. You were also on a litany of other programs.
Yes.
I remember you from 227. I loved your character on that show, and it's such a breadth of, you know, on television, you know, all these different shows over the years, and your characters have always resonated with people.
Well, it's 50 years that I've been lucky enough to do what I do, and 11 television series. That's unheard of.
Wow.
That's
really.
amazing.
A lot of people don't know I did some of the other stuff because I was so much younger, and they didn't know. They thought Sanford and Son 227 only did comedy, because I remember at one point my agent was having a hard time getting me for Kung Fu and the Waltons and shows and Gunsmoke and shows like that, because it's, oh, we know him, he does comedy.
You're incredibly versatile.
No, we do not do comedy. We are professional actors.
Oh my gosh. Well, Hal Williams, right off.
Right on.
Another routine from the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me, and I'm enjoying every minute.
We have some information about the Sanford and Son reunion experience. It'll take place tomorrow and Saturday at Bauman Auto Stable in North Royalton. Fans can meet cast members like Mr. Williams here, and also Howard Platt, who played Officer Hoppy, will be here. The truck will be here too, I'm told.
Yes, a beautiful truck.
All right. You get tickets online for that. Once again, thanks a lot.
Thank you.